squirrel out of it.
There he is. Good evening. ACC.
ACC.
I need to come up with a route for that.
Yeah, just there we go. There we go.
I'd like to,
What I do?
way to make routes for everybody, so when they come in, they all have like their own.
Walking on the entire hallway.
The ACC,
Right now,
yes,
we've
you
got
know me.
8 locations.
Okay. Do you want to email that or, okay, that way we can have it, that we can work on it, that'll place that address.
Thank you.
Or email it. Yeah, so I just.
What's the lunch like?
Oh.
So that's part of it.
The best part of the trip.
Sorry, yes, sir. I absolutely do. So, there we go. Actually, I figured this out the other day. We're out seeing. I figured this out. Yeah. Sorry.
So I saw a lot of good places, so, but the best part about this trip would either have been Harrisdale or Dillon.
Okay.
Because I've done it, but he's never done it, and he's always talked about it, and he was so happy up there with this guy.
Oh, awesome.
So that was one of the moments. There was another, like a theme park we went to, and it had 250 years of America, and it's basically a virtual reality where you fly through the Americas. And the best part about it was really cool, but the best part about it was the kid next to me. I've seen that, and been there, and stood on it. The majority of the family, I had the opportunity to take my kids to. And that was really cool, and there was one that really missed, it was Jimmy Rockets right there right afterwards, and punched him.
That's awesome. Here?
Oh, yeah. I think
The kids wanted to come home, but I could stand because I can't be for the Lord.
Christmas trees, I can't read that.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I could have that when the kids are moved in.
Whatever this number is, can you write it right now?
By the end of Thursday, and those calm, patient, beautiful children.
Small's bad enough, small is great, it's horrible.
You're a liar. Stop breathing. Don't look at me. Like they were going home.
Yeah, it was just like that's our complete rate.
It was worse last year when they both broke their phones. Like before the end of the trip, we had to laugh at.
You said Bobby started at 15 center today, correct?
Everything was, you know, we were working on.
You doing any good today?
Not really.
One of those days.
Yeah. Usually is. Most of the time though, I'm trying to stay out of the heat. You know?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, Lands End Court and Apache Trail Court.
Yeah.
That guy that has that chest freezer out on the curb for the past 2 months.
Yep.
Did you,
Nope.
Does it have food in it?
Yep,
That's why it's still sitting there.
that's why nobody will pick it up.
Yeah, the city won't do it. Well, I turned in, I went by the office and turned in a piece of paper.
Yeah, by now that's a
complaint.
biohazard.
Yeah, so
You know,
I
I mean-
did turn that in.
When I looked at it when I first saw it, the meat was still cold. And I'm like, I don't pick up anything with food in it.
I'm surprised that they didn't open the door to it.
You don't wanna do that now.
Not now, no. I had a freezer 50 years ago out in the separate car garage that electricity went out, and I didn't realize it for some time.
Yeah.
It is not,
No, it don't. I'm very cautious about freezers and refrigerators. Because if it's got rotted meat in it, you know, it's nasty. But if they're sealed up tight, and I've seen them sealed up, I don't pick those up either.
with tape around it or something.
Tape, chains, ropes. And the reason why I don't in situations, because you never know when somebody's hiding a body. And I never picked up one personally, but you always hear them tales. Oh, this freezer came in, there was a dead
It's only
body.
a half a body.
We're gonna go ahead and call this meeting to order. Does anybody want to lead us in prayer? And if they don't, then we will just have a silent prayer real quick. We have to stand up for prayer? Ready? Let's say the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the meeting came to order at 6:02 p.m. Okay, let's see, so, we need to, approve our minutes for May 19th meeting. Motion to approve. Motion to approve. Need a first and a second?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, then that passed. Is there, do I have to do all those who oppose or anything?
Any discussion?
Any discussion?
Everybody,
All in favor?
aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay.
Oh, and also for the record, I did get Rick's proxy deed. Okay?
Got it. Okay. Okay, so Rick, so ACC, Rich, would you like to go ahead and do that?
Okay, for the month of May, ACC processed 29 permits for the year, 88. Site-built homes under construction right now, 17. Manufactured homes in progress, 11. That's it.
Me. Okay. At this point in time, we have, money in two different banks. We still have our bank account here in Granbury, First, Financial. And that bank account, we are just waiting for everything to make sure everything has cleared through it before we take the money from that account and transfer it into our new bank accounts, that are at, I think it's South Bank.
US Bank.
US Bank, that's it, US Bank, used to be at South Bank. So here in our First Financial Bank, according to our May statement, we have $674,724.27. In our US Bank accounts, we have, we have, two, accounts. And, bear with these numbers, everybody, because, this is just initial deposit to that, account. Therefore, when the money comes from First Financial and moves over, they will be, the capital, account and the operating account will be made equivalent, to what they were prior to the transition. So at this point in time, we have 403,000, I believe that says 672.52, in our operating account there, and we have $50,002.73 in our capital account, which that one is smaller than it is going to be. It's just that the money's here in First Financial, and we'll move that over. And then, for everybody's, knowledge, First, Service is still working on the transition, documents, accounting, everything that's, was transitioned from PMI, and, sifting through it, working through it, and getting it to fall into where it needs to fall in their programming and their way of doing things. So the accountants were comfortable, correct, Erica, with giving like AR reports at this time and, things of that nature, so we do not have that for this meeting, but I do have, our May actual spending was $130,837.47. Our budget for up to May was $202,759.96. So roughly 70,000 under budget so far for the year, which is a good thing for us. So that's where we stand as far as expense up to May. So that is my report. Welcome. All right, Greg, capital improvements?
Yeah, we're still working our punch list from the big report from the capital thing that we started. Had some productive meetings, I had a boat dock guy come down and we walked through the boat dock, got some cool ideas there. And I know the other members are working through their punch list. I accumulated it up, tabulated it up. I bet we're probably 80% done, 85% done.
Nice.
Going through that, so I'm gonna pull them all together here the next week and a half.
Awesome.
We'll see where we are, so, you know, there's stuff that needs to be done, I know everybody's shocked about that.
No. That breaks my heart. Okay, thank you, Greg. Frank is not here for maintenance. Does anybody know of any maintenance update that we need to discuss or anything?
We hired a maintenance.
Oh, we have a maintenance
We have a
guy!
maintenance guy
And he
that
has
started.
been mowing and doing things, so that is awesome. We're very excited about that, so we have,
Got the skid steer running.
nice.
He's fix things.
Yes, I love it. So that is huge. Thank you. Okay, Lindsay, you're up for your committee report.
Lindsay hasn't been at home. So we do have this Friday coming up, a celebration for July 4th in the community. It's gonna be Friday evening. Kids ages 4 to 11, there's gonna be a bike parade around the clubhouse on the walking path. If the kids would like to be a part of the contest, there's gonna be 2 age categories, and they just have to check in at the front of the clubhouse at 5 o'clock for that. And then there will be judges and stuff to look over their creative work on bicycle decorations. And then the parade is at 5:15, it starts. 5:45, we will be serving hot dogs and chips. The men's club, they are going to cook that up for us, so thank you so much for that.
We're gonna burn them.
I like a hot dog.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with burning a hot dog, they'll eat anything, freeze free too. Alright, so that's everything for July 3rd, besides the golf cart parade that is going to start it all off. And that is, we're working on a map, it sounds like. But it's gonna start down at the old fire station. Is that right?
At what time?
I don't know what time.
Okay, at some point in time, we're gonna start that, and it's gonna be done obviously before the kids start their bicycle parade.
4:30.
4:30 it is. Okay.
4:30.
We know the time,
meantime, the roads committee has identified 8 ongoing, or 8 repair projects that are fairly urgent
Okay.
and not too large.
Okay.
I'll be sending, I just finished it this morning, I'll be sending a PDF file, and I'll look at it. It has photographs and locations and recommendations. The big decision right now is we're, on the one hand, you got the state highway recommendations, which is like a soil sample every 500 feet.
Yeah.
And drill down to 15 feet depth,
Okay.
which is out of our league, long ways. And, or the other extreme is, talk to the lab this morning, and we can go down and dig down about 12 inches and get a bucket full of dirt and send it to them. And they can test it, and tell us things like pH and moisture content, and how much lime to put in it to stabilize it. The problem is, it's good for about 500 feet. So, obviously, they will not issue us a comprehensive report. They'll just give us test results. And that's about $1,500. And so I'm not sure that it's worth it to not just go ahead and take an educated guess and throw some lime in the hole, stabilize it. Because our biggest problem is these roads are 56 years old, with a life expectancy of about 20 years. So, we're on our third life.
When we go with the leak and the repairs on the warranty stuff.
That's why we were discussing the line, because,
That is needed for the
they're
repairs.
willing to do something about that. But we're not sure, the roads committee has not come to a consensus yet on what we need to do exactly.
So are they wanting to fix it if they get the other one, or are they not fix it?
We haven't put any exclusions on it, but of course it makes it easier to have somebody work. And we have, like I said, we have, besides those 3 areas of warranty work, and actually only 2 of them are of any significance. The third one is the very early stages of cracking.
Is Dakota on there?
Yes,
Yes.
Dakota and,
Has 2 spots.
Seneca are the 2 locations that are their warranty source. The other one, and the reason we are looking at chip seal again, and the reason being, like on Apache, where it's just beginning to show some issues, it's just water getting into it. And if we seal it, we think that might solve it, and it's a lot cheaper.
Yeah. Understand.
But then of the 8 areas, there's the 2 warranty ones, the third one, which is pretty minor, probably just a seal job. And then you've got the other 5 that are all serious, like the parking lot here. It's serious disruptions to the pavement, and the 2 culvert holes are part of that 5.
Okay. No.
And so, we're looking at, after bouncing it back and forth, I think we've decided we need maintenance and roads. We're gonna put plate steel over the 2 culverts, because it's a quick temporary fix. We'll probably do just fine. So that will leave us 3 others, but those are, one of them is probably gonna require pouring a concrete pad, probably 15 by 40 feet. Because, there's no point in pouring a small pad when you've got a large disruption in the pavement.
Okay, and then,
And it's at the bottom of the hill up on, in phase 5.
and what is your timeframe you're thinking about on some of this stuff?
I'm looking for concrete people. Elite can do it, but they just farm it out. So, just gonna try to bypass some.
Like the plates for the culverts?
Well, that's up to, Eric and I were just talking about
Okay.
it. So it's kind of just been handed off to me.
Okay,
Rick supposedly has a source
Okay.
for the steel plates. I assume he's gonna provide that for maintenance.
Okay, perfect.
I talked to him about it briefly this morning. You know, he was in between
Yeah.
procedures, so.
Okay.
You want me to send you concrete papers?
Sure. Somebody that can pull essentially a ground. That probably covers it. I'll email everybody a list of projects. I sent it out to the roads committee for review. I haven't heard back.
Okay, so bill for security, we do not have a security report.
Well, I have
Oh, do you?
some stuff, yeah.
Oh, cool.
I talked to Bill one ago, and he sent me his noise rules that are basically an adaptation of the city of Fort Worth.
Meaning, when you're saying noise rules, like hours of quietness? Okay, quiet hours,
And limits and that sort of thing.
okay.
So,
Quiet
I
hours,
haven't had a
whatever.
chance to look at them, so I had nothing to say other than you
We're
put
looking at
something together.
quiet hours,
Yeah.
okay.
Because there's absolutely nothing in our rules.
Okay, quiet hours, okay.
And we have a couple of other things, business things on there.
And then I'll just say that I know, from being in office, which Erica and Anthony for sure can attest to, there have been many violations written by security. I mean, a whole lot of them. So,
Are those things being followed? What do we do?
I believe the process is, Anthony uploads them to, is that correct? I thought I saw him scanning them.
Yeah.
And then, they will be addressed according to, and fines, yeah, according to the violation.
So we're kind of sending out letters and contacting.
Uh-huh.
Okay, great.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But there's a lot, they've been busy, so busy, we've run out of the little violation forms. We need more.
So, just FYI, if you had questions about security, you can't get hold of the,
Yeah,
or
so,
you don't want to bother.
yeah,
We'd like a question about security, we'd like an updated security report from that morning.
No, that's January.
That's
Oh, this is
January.
January.
yeah, I talked
And
to,
I have the actual file, but the last update in it is April. And we usually get a month,
I'm not that.
right, so we should have May's for June's meeting.
Okay, I will check on that.
yeah. Absolutely. And I did talk to Stephanie about that and said that, you know, we definitely want, a security report for every meeting that we can, verbalize the security report.
So they should give us May.
For June,
Yeah,
so for our
we should
July
have it
meeting, we
the
need to
first week
have,
of June, we need to have all the May reports.
Yeah.
in there.
yeah, so that we can have those from them would be
And then
awesome.
2 weeks for the new job.
Right. Next. Okay, and now we have, did I skip anything? Nope, so now we're going to old business. We have the, bridge railing, which we're gonna table at this time, waiting on, that. Fee schedule is being, tabled as far as voting. It is being worked on by, First Service, to update our fees and fines policy. Then we go to Indian Harbor Volunteer Fire Department land lease, for the boathouse. And Greg, you're gonna let us know about that?
Yeah, we got a draft agreement from the fire department. It was, pretty thin, so we went through it, Rick and I did, and, took a shot at putting some more meat on the bone, specifically around making sure that if the structure that they built caused damage to our structure, they would be on the hook for that. Some indemnification stuff, liability and insurance requirements, to make sure that they, maintain comprehensive liability insurance, and that the insurance policy explicitly names us as the additional insurer. That's just good
business.
operating procedure, right?
Perfect.
The indemnification clause, I recommended that we get some help from Adam and them, just to be safe on that one. And also some language around the decommission. So we've got all that bundled up, and, it just needs to go to Adam, for one legal review and a little bit of language on indemnification. Then I think it can go back to the board.
Okay, perfect.
Okay?
So, possibly by next board meeting, we can
I
have
would
that
sure,
ready?
I would sure hope so.
Okay,
I would
awesome.
sure hope so.
Very awesome.
I don't think they have their funding yet, Marie.
Okay.
But you know how they are, when they get the funding,
They're
they're
good.
gonna wanna go in
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah,
right?
agreed,
So-
agreed, understand. I was,
So maybe we'll be ready.
okay,
Right.
perfection. Rules and regulations, separation of the ACC guidelines from the rules and regulations and making it its own, separate document. First Service is also working on that, and, so that is tabled for tonight. New business, social committee. So, we need someone to make a motion on that.
Yeah, so, on the social committee, we have Rhonda that joined, and she has some personal things going on and has ran out of time. So we'd like to make a motion to, accept Rhonda's resignation from the social committee.
Second.
I'll second.
Greg seconds. Any discussion on that? All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? It passes. Okay, roads committee.
Yeah, we've, requested to add Harold Kitchen to the roads committee. Was on it previously, he's a call our DOT guy. And he's the only able-bodied seaman. He's pretty invaluable.
Okay, so somebody make a motion to add him.
I'll make a motion to add Harold Kitchen.
I'll second.
Greg seconds. All those in, any discussion? Nope. All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? It passes. Okay, street signs, what spot are we in those? So,
I'm working on it, I need people to turn in their streets that are missing, and I'm having a little trouble with that, but we put it out again today. So if you know of any street signs that are missing, so that we can have them replaced, that's what we're working on.
so after the
It's
meeting,
only
you
20
can,
miles. Maybe
yeah, just drive.
I'm just gonna drive every street.
Yeah, okay, so.
I missed mine, my street's missing.
So we have tabled that until we can get those identified and, work through, maintenance supplies. We have a new maintenance guy, which we already talked about, and we are in need of replacing, a few things for him to use. Weed eater, an edger, the backpack, blower, and a weed sprayer, to keep, like the walking trail up and things like that. So anybody want to make a motion to purchase those items?
I'll make a motion on behalf of Rick to purchase the maintenance items.
Rick's doing it.
I got my marching orders.
I know, I like that.
I'll second.
Second by Lindsay. Any discussion on that? All those in favor,
Do we
say
need to
aye.
approve it now?
He had
I think we
estimated
had
it at about
estimated.
$1,000 to $1,100, I
Yeah.
believe is what his rough estimate
Why
was.
don't we just approve up to like 15?
Okay,
Fair
so,
enough.
motion to approve up to,
Yep, motion to approve up to 1,500.
Second.
discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? It passes. So, 1,500. Okay, the next thing that's being added to the new business is, we are in need of a backflow, replacement, and Greg, you wanna touch on that?
Yes, our backflow valve at the pool needs to be replaced. It's not impacting, you know, obviously the swimming of the pool, but it is a requirement, from NAMA that you have a operable backflow preventer, on the plumbing. And we have identified that we need a M511A Zern Wilkins backflow preventer, 3/4 inch, quarter turn ball. The price on that's $597, and it will, we will have to find somebody to install it.
Okay, so we're, yeah, he'll forward that. Now, so, about $600
Yep.
for that, and then installation roughly, yeah,
Let me reach out to someone in Fort Worth that does backflow installation, and I will get the board a number.
okay, perfect,
Cause I know he just did one out in Frisco for about $500.
okay.
That's what Rick told me, he thought it was gonna be around 500 for the install.
So if we approve up to 1,500, we should be fine?
Yeah, 600 for this, and yeah, if we did 1,500, we should.
We're gonna be in the ballpark, so.
So
we need to-
are we gonna buy the part and then have them, and then
Yes, so
have
that
them
we-
installed?
Yes, so we don't have to pay a markup on the part,
Got it.
buy the part ourselves.
Okay, so we need a motion for that one.
Yeah, motion for the backflow preventer and to hire somebody to install it with a not to exceed of $1,500.
Nice.
Second.
Second from Lindsay. Any discussion on that? All those in favor? Aye. Motion passes.
Greg, will you send me the make, model, whatever that long stuff you just read off?
I'm
Yeah.
happy to. Right, hey, Rick was so proud of himself. He's in between medical procedures.
Yeah, to give him the good one on that one.
Yeah.
Was he medicated while he
Copy
was
me
doing
on that
that?
while you're at it.
Okay, so, there were, a few actions taken, through electronic voting that I need to have, put into the meeting minutes. So we, approved, purchase of a Riptide pool cleaner for, our pool. That is going to negate lessen the number of times that the actual Granbury Pool Company has to come. Our new maintenance, person will be able to clean the pool, with this really handy dandy cool little tool. And so that was that one. Secondly, we approved, a flex flow metering pump for our pool. It needed to be replaced, for running chemicals and all the things in the, chemical room. So that has been, voted on electronically and replaced. We approved, through electronic voting, smoke signal newsletter advertising rates for, half page, full page, and 3/4 page, I think it was. So those rates have been approved, and, we did that, also voted on that through electronic voting. So those are the things that need to be added into the,
Do we have numbers for voting and everybody?
I can get those to you, yes. So, and we have no grievances at this meeting, we have no executive session. We do not need to resume our regular session, and therefore, motion.
I'm like a motion to adjourn.
I will second that motion on behalf of myself.
Any discussion about that motion? All those in favor? Aye. All those opposed? And it's 6:29, look at us. 27 minutes. Nice. There we go. Until the next meeting, guys.
There we
July
go.
21st.
Yes,
July 21.
July 21, 6 PM, here or be square. Have a good, have a great one. Hopefully we'll have those reports next time that you like.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Hey, sir. Sir. Hey, sir.
Yeah, oh yeah, you better.